Hey YouTube, this Big Lay with Big Dog Fitness 434804, and it's Tips Tuesday, and today's muscle is gonna be the shoulder muscle, and it's divided into 3 parts. People really don't know that it's 3-dimensional. You got the front right here, then you got the side, then you got the rear. Right here's a little small muscle. And people getting misconstrued that they can just doing shoulder press is gonna get you big shoulders. Not the case. It get that front nice and good. And I learned that the hard way my first year. Did a lot of pressing movements, you know what I'm saying, going off of what people say. And I had big ass front, but my side wasn't that good, and the rear dabs weren't that good. And I had to learn the hard way, and that's why you see me doing a lot of different dimensions with my shoulders more. And it's just good for overall stability in your shoulder. Shoulder is a joint. It's very sensitive. That's how people getting hurt the most in the shoulder area. That's why I hear a lot of, and that's just in general, even in sports. Rotator cuff, shit like that is mostly the case, and mostly because of improper training of the shoulder. So I be real sensitive with my shoulders. And also, people get a little too stiff when they bulking up too much on the shoulder. This is not that big of a muscle. Majority of the time, your hand should be bigger than your shoulder. And if your hand ain't bigger than your shoulder, either 2 things. Your shoulder's too goddamn big, and you probably got some fucking stiffness in your shoulder, you probably got injury in your shoulder before, or your hand's too little, and that's just DNA, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm trying to say. Possible. It ain't possible. There's no way. Your hand should be bigger than your shoulder. So it's a small muscle, so it don't need that much weight. Like I tell people all the time, you want size. At the end of the day, you want size, you gotta eat for it. Of course, you gotta train heavy at a certain point degree to create the expansion and adaptation, but you gotta eat. So you ain't gotta put all that heavy ass weight on your shoulder. That's how you damage your shoulders. So I'm gonna show you 3 exercises, an exercise per part of the shoulder, like I said. You know what I'm saying, front, side, and rear. And pretty much explain to you how you should train it, all that good shit. You're gonna get all of that in the video. I'm gonna show you demonstrating this shit like that.
Alright y'all, first you wanna start with retracting your shoulders back, having them in a nice position. You bring them up, bring it to your shoulder width, and keep them right there. Keep the tension on the front delt. This is a dumbbell shoulder press. This is a basic movement for shoulders. There's other exotic movements, but this is what you should have your bread and butter with, either with the barbell or dumbbells. And you want to have that groove right there. You don't have to go all the way down. Here's a back view. As you can see, keep a constant tension on the front delt. This is how you keep it. This is how you develop it well. Don't work the joint, work the muscle. Now we're going to side laterals. Now, if you want big shoulders, wide shoulders, this is the biggest part of the shoulder, the middle delt, middle shoulder. And you want to do side laterals for these, or you can use a machine, cable, but this is the bread and butter, dumbbell flies. Now you're going to go into rear flies. This is how you get the rear delt, a very small muscle right there in the back side, close to the back. It's a very small muscle. You don't need a lot of weight. You just need proper technique. And this is what you should do to get that rear delt good. And pretty much, like I said, constant tension on these muscles, because that's how they grow.
Alright, y'all done made it to the end of the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow at Big Dog Fitness 43484 on Instagram. And also, you might be bigger than me, you might be stronger than me, you might be faster than me, you might got more followers than me, you might look better, you might got some more money than me, but your ass ain't go out working, and that's the motto. Alright now, y'all.